Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Muffins. Muffins requested a high-powered, no-budget deck built around Zangief, the Red Cyclone from the Street Fighter Secret Lair, and I was happy to oblige. For those who don't know, we should be getting the magic versions of these cards, similar to the Stranger Things Secret Lair. But before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Zangief the Red Cyclone is a 5-mana, 7/4 legendary human warrior who must be blocked if able. As long as it's our turn, Zangief has Indestructible. Additionally, whenever Zangief deals damage to a creature, if that creature was dealt excess damage this turn, that creature's controller sacrifices a non-creature, non-land permanent. Muffins specifically wanted to have extra combats and fight effects, with the main win con being commander damage. He sent me a list of cards he was wanting in the deck, and also said that even though there was no budget, he wanted to avoid any reserve list cards. But before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card. Arena, Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Savage Lands, Bloodstained Mire, Wooded Foothills, Verdant Catacombs, Marsh Flats, Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest, Ziatora's Proving Ground, Blood Crypt, Stomping Ground, Overgrown Tomb, Luxury Suite, Spire Garden, Undergrowth Stadium, Haunted Ridge, Rockfall Vale, Deathcap Glade, Sulphurous Mire, Highland Forest, Woodland Chasm, Bajuka Bog, Rogue's Passage, 1 Swamp, 4 mountains, and 7 forests. Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Ignoble Hierarch, Traverse the Outlands, The Reaver Cleaver, Rampant Growth, Farseek, Nature's Lore, 3 Visits, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, and Goblin and Archimancer make up our ramp package. Naiath of the Dire Hunt, Garruk Primal Hunter, Rishkar's Expertise, Eternal Witness, Read the Bones, Night's Whisper, Demonic Tutor, Painful Truths, Harmonize, and Colossal Majesty help us dig through our deck. Bolt Bend, Beast Within, Abrade, Assassin's Trophy, Chaos Warp, Deflecting Swat, Bedevil, and Putrefy for spot removal. Culling Ritual, Spinning Wheel Kick, and Last One Standing for our board wipes. Ulvenwald Tracker, Inscription of Abundance, Prize Fight, Domri Anarch of Bolas, Master's Rebuke, Ram Through, and Fall of the Hammer allow our commander to fight more often. Karlach, Fury of Avernus, Aggravated Assault, Morag, Fury of Akum, and Seize the Day all help us attack more often, helping to hasten our opponent's demise. Swiftfoot Boots, Mage Slayer, Bow of Nylea, Blazing Sunsteel, Brash Taunter, Mr. Orfeo, the Boulder, Tempting Lycid, Xenagos God of Rebels, Vivian Arcbow Ranger, Chandra's Ignition, Lure, Rancor, Basilisk Caller, Turgrid, God of Fright, Toralf, God of Fury, Heroic Intervention, and Berserk all help us deal extra damage through our commander and our fight spells. Now that we have our deck, let's compare it to our deck list. 50 mana sources, split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, right on target. 10 pieces of card advantage, 15 pieces of interaction counting our fight spells, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card in Spinning Wheel Kick. I know what you're thinking, Spinning Wheel Kick can't win us the game, but if we sink enough mana into it, we can cause our opponents to sacrifice a ton of cards. And if our opponents have a ton of treasures on board that they can sack in response, we can just use Culling Ritual to clear those out. As a reminder, fight effects are not considered combat, which is why I decided to include Toralf. I had a lot of fun with this deck and even had some extra cards that I was reluctant to cut, but they didn't quite make it into the deck. Isochron Scepter would work great in this deck, but by the time I'd gotten down to about 110 cards, I'd cut a lot of the 2-mana fight effects. Fire Emancipation is great with any deck where your commander has 7 power. Relentless Assault is another good Magic card, but I felt that the extra combat cards we kept were better. Temur Battle Rage and Tamiyo's Safekeeping are both great instants, but they didn't make it in either. But if you feel like adding them to your own version of the deck, feel free. Are you building a Zangief the Red Cyclone deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Phoenix of Ice, Squishy, RGC, Brett, Ignis, and Roxy. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.